Where are we? Hey! Now can you hear me? Now I hope you can hear me. Sorry, we're just starting the stream with a little bit of scuff. You may already have noticed that my camera is different. I don't know why. I woke up this morning and my webcam decided to change its aspect ratio, and that in turn appears to have upset OBS, which was a temperamental system to start with. So, don't mind me. Anyway, welcome back to the Brothers Honey present Blades in the Dark, the Scuffed Files. With us, as always, is me, your Games Master, Chris Honey, here to tell you about what happened last time. And boy, oh boy, it was a while since last time. We had to be off for 2 weeks because of my day job, so for that I do apologise. But we are now back and up and running. Running with a... I was going to say running with a Y, and I don't know why I was going to say that. Don't think that makes sense. But what does make sense is that shit hit the fan last time in our fabulous game. It was... where did we start? We started just about ready to bring the hammer down on our big bad evil dude, Councillor Mathias. I nearly said Chancellor, and I'm like, no, he's not Chancellor Palpatine, he's Councillor Mathias. Two totally separate characters, definitely not related. Don't sue me, George Lucas, I beg you. I have no money. So Councillor Mathias in his fortified lair. However, it turned out that sidetracking our fucking scoundrels from finally bringing justice to their nemesis, Mathias had set out his hired goon, Roslov the Butcher, to acquire some leverage over the one and only Montague Sharp. Roslov had kidnapped the children in Monty's care and murdered in cold blood their carer, Mrs. Docherty. And that put us into the interesting position where Montague Sharp became so subsumed with rage that he regressed back to his old ways and murdered 11 people in, I think we were saying, just under 5 minutes. And the only reason it was only 11 people is because the other guys got shot by his friends. Artie and Esra, who came in with the support. This culminated in a final conflict with Roslov in the basement of the toy factory, where Roslov's hand was blown off, a monster was disintegrated in a flashbang sonic boom double combo whoopsie, and everybody got a bit bashed up, but the kids were okay. After that, the kids were moved to a secure location. Our crew got themselves a little bit repaired, although feelings are a little frayed between Esra and Monty, because Monty backhanded him in his explosive rage. I nearly said explosive diarrhea, please pardon me. And that leads us to today. And to our fucking scoundrels. Hello, fucking scoundrels.
Hi.
Yay!
Hello.
Look, they're so big, and I am so little.
It's really funny just looking at the looking at the setup here. Because we've got Artie, chill. Esra, chill. Monty, stress.
Very, very stressed.
Yeah, well, that's the end of last session. Monty had to choose between relieving stress or reducing the huge amount of harm done to his person whilst he was on his rampage. And yeah, Monty chose to
Not as much harm as I thought, to be honest with you.
I was listening back to it, and genuinely, I I was offering you controlled position down to risky, and I should, in several of those situations, have offered you risky, and you swap down to
I swapped position for effect every single roll.
You did, in fact, do that.
Like, I should have been doing that shit desperate.
Desperate. That's the desperate position. That's the word I was looking for. God, I am not. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, guys. Everything is gonna be okay. So. Yep, controlled, risky, desperate. See, it's right there in the book. I just had to look at the book. Yep. Also, my keyboard is trying to get me to rename a tile, which is bad. Anyway, so the other thing that is an issue. I mean, my footering around with background music has famously gone very well for everybody, but for some reason, because of whatever is going on with my computer just now, I have had to change headphones. You may notice I've kept the same mic, but I've changed headphones, and I cannot hear the music that I am playing through my PC for background music. It's registering on the stream, so I can see it on OBS, but I cannot hear it. So I'm just not going to change it. There will be no changes for atmosphere. We're just going to accept that technology hates me today.
Actually, Chris, can you just, for like a second, can everyone just go quiet? Okay, there is music. I can confirm there's music coming out of the stream.
Yay!
It's just very quiet.
I keep it very quiet. I mean, I can turn it up if you want.
No, I was just... I wanted to confirm whether or not it was actually working the way you think it is.
There's never been a greater temptation for me to play a soundboard sound.
Yeah, with my head back.
Than you being like, everyone be quiet. Like,
that's when we get the explosive diarrhea moment.
Pipe falling.mp3.
That'd be funny.
I do fucking love that pipe noise.
That's good. That's so good. Right.
I think we should all get one per stream.
Well, I've not expanded the sound. I've not actually expanded the soundboard for this server, so.
Your boy had nitro.
Oh dear. Oh no.
I have hundreds.
I do not.
I am concerned. Always concerned. But yeah, I suppose the real thing is it's been 2 weeks. We obviously have done the the recap and the catch up. How are we feeling about jumping into what feels very end gamey to me? How are we doing?
Looking forward to it.
Good.
Let's go for it, baby.
All right. Well then, in the traditional spirit of sidetrack, in the traditional spirit of Chris getting sidetracked as we get this thing fucking going, the camera is going to zoom in on the underground tunnels. We move into the underground tunnels where we can see Roslov the Butcher one-handed and secured to a metal grid. Essentially fucking spread-eagled, chained up, unable to move, catheter inserted, just fucking, this is the way. It was an important detail, I felt.
I feel incredible sympathy and pity for whichever poor motherfucker it was that had to cath Roslov.
I don't know. I think they took a great deal of satisfaction. I think they did.
Probably not a great deal of anesthetic.
I think none. Anesthetics really are defined in plague times.
No, the closest anesthetic they have is Monty punching you until you...
Yeah, and
Unless
something
you're the
tells
Great
me...
Phantasm.
Unless you're the Great Phantasm. I have to say that...
Esra punch you.
Yeah, I do feel like the various Bills, Williams, and Billy Joe Bobs probably didn't take a lot of interest in anesthetic. But they did have rubber gloves. So, you know, it's important.
Oh, yes, hygiene is important.
It is important. But that's where we find him. And the first person on the scene is, of course, the they, the them, the individual who happens to own essentially this network, Artie Yanis. Down in
Artie
the
just
tunnel.
comes in
Yeah.
and admires the work. Oh no, you froze. Oh, back.
We're still here. He's still here,
you
boss.
froze for a sec there.
He's still here, boss. We done our best to keep him uncomfortable. Oh, hang
Is
on.
Rosloff awake?
He doesn't look it. And then Billiam sticks him with a sharp stick, and he grunts away.
No. No. Retcon that.
Retcon. Okay, Billiam
I'm gonna
holds
walk-
out the sharp stick, being like, Aye?
No, that's too gentle. Not for what he done to our friends. Artie just kinda saunter over. He's got like a cup of tea or a glass of whiskey. You're not quite sure. It's a brownish liquid.
Okay.
And looks at where the catheter is. And just kinda gives the tube a small tug. Slowly.
There is a strangled sound as he wakes up and stares at you with fear. Just fear.
So I make jokes about this pretty much every episode, but I do think we're actually towing the line of terms of service with that, so just be careful about talking about the camera more.
We genuinely
It's a
should.
medical device.
The one thing I will
Just
say...
stop talking about the camera, maybe.
The one thing I will say, just to cap off the catheter, is I do know... Thank you. I do know a guy that... Not this exact scenario, he was in a hospital. A similar thing happened to him, and he did describe it as one of the most painful experiences of his fucking life.
I believe it is, yeah.
Because he was sedated post heart surgery.
Mm.
Yeah.
And like a nurse or something shifted the bed.
Mm.
And apparently he sat bolt upright in bed and screamed fuck at the top of his lungs.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's your hurty.
I believe that is indeed the case. That shit do hurt a great deal.
Forget Twitch terms of service. We might be approaching Geneva having to step in here. So let's, yeah.
It's fine. Artie's part Canadian. It's okay.
The Canadians were like, Geneva, eh?
I know
Sounds
her
like
well.
a type of sandwich. Oh dear, indeed. Welcome, ladles and germs, to the Geneva Suggestions. Yeah.
Canada's approach to the Geneva Convention was full Big Lebowski, just going, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
Really tugs in the old heartstrings, eh?
Hey, I see what
Tugging
you
the
did there.
heartstrings.
Tug on something.
He's awake now.
He's
Are we
awake.
the baddies?
Well,
No, we're
morally
just
ambiguous.
morally grey.
Mm-hmm.
Only torture people who were going to sacrifice children.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In any case,
Rose-
I was gonna say I feel like Monty, you would probably be the next person to arrive at the location.
This is the thing. Monty has not seen Roslov since the incident.
No, and it's been a couple
He's
of
not
days.
really been talking to a lot of people. He's been trying to deal.
Yes.
And I don't know if Monty actually wants to be here for this.
Well, Monty doesn't have to. If Monty does not want to be here for this, then Monty does not have to be here. My question to you is then, would Monty start the journey down and then stop halfway and be like, fuck, I don't know if I want to do this?
It's not even the do I want to do this, it's the can I do this?
Yeah. In
Something
which case, yeah.
After that rampage, after everything he did, and looking up from his chance to kill Roslov and seeing the way the kids looked at him, something inside Monty has broken.
Yeah.
And he's not really sure sort of what he can, if he can face. He's not sure if he can face Roslov again. He's not sure who he can face anymore.
Okay. In which case then,
there's a high percentage. There's both the shame of him giving into the monster he was when he was with Roslov back in the day, and also the other part of he's not actually sure if he can see him again without murdering him.
I mean, that's both are valid concerns. And it is having this particular moral conundrum in one of the corridors with William Joseph in the corner, just kind of looking on worried, that Esra Abagini, guided by Bill Jojo Bill, comes down the corridor.
Yeah, you find Monty kind of leant against the wall, holding an unopened letter in his good hand.
I think
His arms sort of
Esra comes sort of stumbling around the corner. You see his collar's like half turned up, his tie's loosened, and he's like a bit disheveled, and he is holding half a bottle of whiskey in his hands. And he is walking down the corridor like, believe in life. And he's just like humming to himself, walking down the corridor. He barely even like spots you until like you definitely see him first.
Yeah.
He sees you. Like it's when you get quite close. Monty.
Hey.
You also see he probably has like a bruise on his eye at this point. Like a big black eye.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah. Doing fantastic. Want some?
No.
You see it's like the toppest of the top shelf stuff.
No, I'm alright.
To yourself. And he takes another swig. And I think you probably noticed that his knuckles are scuffed as well.
Where have you been, mate?
Just at a friend's place. You know. Chilling. Took this. Nicked it. That's what I do, isn't it?
from a friend.
Friend in the loosest of terms. We've known each other a long time.
Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but you look about as good as I feel.
Yeah. Well. Always good to drown your sorrows, eh? And he takes another swig.
I'm sorry.
He, he goes to sit down gently, but ends up kind of, slamming himself down on the chair next to Monty. And he just is sitting, legs wide, arms down like this. He's like, ugh. You don't have to be sorry. Man. You don't... You know? I've never killed someone before. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I assumed.
Sure, I've probably gotten people killed.
There's a difference there.
But, it's not exactly my fault if some rich cunt kills the wrong guy over a statue I stole. That's, him being an asshole. I've never pulled the trigger. And I've been thinking about it. I have no regret over those people's deaths, but I've been thinking about it. And he just drops the bottle suddenly and gives you a big hug. Over your shoulder, he goes, "It fucking sucks. And you have... It's such a weight, man.
It don't get any lighter.
Yours is so much heavier. And I'm sorry. I should be sorry." And he pulls that apart from the hug and has you by the shoulders, looking up a little bit. And it's just those guys deserved it. You don't go after kids, right? You just don't. But you pulled yourself out of that. That was you. Okay? All we could do is move forward. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. And he just kind of wobbles a little bit.
Okay. Right. You're coming with me. Monty is going to fully scoop Esra. And is going to take him outside.
Alright. In which
so
case
we are not going to attend this thing because
the torture convention.
Man, these are two people who are not equipped for this.
Okay.
So
we're not okay.
Before we go into the thing with Roslov, which I'm assuming is the next thing you're going to do, can I just quickly describe the montage that Monty and Esra are about to do?
Yes, I would love that.
So, you know how in The Princess Bride,
yes,
when Fezzik finds Inigo in the Thieves' Forest, and Inigo is just fucked out of his mind.
Yes!
And you get that scene of Fezzik just going in one barrel, in the next, in one barrel, in the next.
Between hot and cold.
Yeah, Monty is taking Esra outside and is doing that in a horse trough or something. Just
okay.
Hot ice bath, hot water.
Yeah,
it's just that you need to sober the fuck up because you're so not okay. So we're doing that. We're doing that while the important shit's going on.
Okay.
So, could the closest thing we have to someone who's well put together please take control here?
Hi, Artie.
have Athan show up or something.
Oh, Athan is attending.
Yeah,
Athan 100% is attending this interrogation.
Athan, I was going to say Athan is there,
I'm
but
drunk.
the only way that Athan has been well put together is mechanically.
Oh no,
Hey.
I was fully talking about Artie. Also, the fuck you.
Athan, he's harmless.
Hey!
He's the one-armed bandit.
Luckily, Artie's there. He might need a hand.
Oh Jesus! Right. Any fucking way.
Any fucking
So yeah,
way.
Athan and Artie and a couple of Billies and Joe Bobs and etc.
Indeed. So, what? Well, I suppose I should first, out of curiosity, vary. Does Artie have any specific questions that maybe want answered? Jay, does Athan have any questions that might want answered? Because if not, I'm gonna just kind of rapid run through some information.
I mean, I don't think I've got. Run through your information and we'll see if we've got anything extra, because the only thing I can think of is about asking specific questions about Mathias' manor.
Okay, so the information essentially is that yes, Mathias' manor is currently where they are manufacturing new not receivers, yes, receivers, things.
Transmitter.
Stuff to stick in golems so that they can receive signals far away. Receivers, antennas, fucking, yeah. We're building more of them in the basement of the manor. Confirmed. Entrances to the underground laboratory. Confirmed. Rough numbers for rough numbers for the defenses. Confirmed. So all that information we've got. The other key bit of information is that Mathias has been prepping an exit plan. So the real concern here is that if you don't go now, basically,
You
may be too late to catch him. Yeah.
Do you know if there's a way to reverse the transformations?
Roslov does not know anything about being able to reverse the transformations.
Cool.
He is just a mercenary.
And what does the security look like?
So the security essentially at the manor
Hopefully
is
they have more hands than yourself.
a... And that wasn't even at Athan's expense. That was at Roslov's. I've got a real thing for
Athan
like
goes to get
taking
defensive, then
limbs.
goes, oh, that one.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Athan's just a bit like, fucking, excuse me. Oh, wait, no, he's only got one hand.
Click, 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 click.
You would see it best to answer a question before the other one goes.
The security at the manor is primarily golems.
Cool.
There is not a lot in the way of human defense left.
Okay. So, Mathias doesn't have, like, personal guards or anything?
He does, but not many. Most of them have already basically moved with the evacuation procedure that he's got in place. So the security at the manor is primarily golems, who are also more trustworthy.
Here's a question.
Go on.
How does Athan not affect his men with Fey blood?
Oh, how does
How does
Mathias
not
not?
affect it?
Uh,
He basically just recruits people who don't have it. at this stage. Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
That could pose an issue.
What is Mathias's escape plan?
There is an airship, a prototype, which has been in development, using the same type of technology as used in his submersibles, which is hilarious if you know anything about submersibles. So there's a prototype airship.
Do you know what kind of gas it's using to achieve lift?
He does not know what kind of gas it's using to achieve lift.
Excellent. Break one of his fingers.
He still doesn't know, but
Artie
he now
just
has
gives
one less finger.
Anna look as if to say, I know what you're up to.
Well, look. Look, if we can eliminate Mathias's escape plan, great. And fire is a great way of doing that.
Or if we can, wait halfway through Mathias's escape plan and then do that, that would be better, I think.
Yeah.
There are many ways of doing this, but yeah. I mean, I say we steal his airship.
That's a solid plan. All right. That's okay. Steal airship is definitely an option.
Okay. Now, do you know how much money Mathias keeps on the property?
He absolutely does know how much money Mathias keeps on the property. That is exactly something he would know.
That's the kind of man Rob is.
Absolutely, he is. There is a limited supply of money kept primarily in gold on the property. The rest is kept secure, as with all of the merchants, in banks and paid via credit lines.
That's fair. Because it seems to me that if we can... Killing Mathias is one thing, and frankly I'm very in favour of that. Ruining his house seems like a delicious idea.
Hey, you can always do both.
I would take great joy in destroying the thing that Mathias holds close to his heart.
His lungs?
Not that too.
Both is good.
Alban's got the tennis racket and the ferrets out again, so he's like...
You've been at one of Hestine's parties again.
Hey.
No, these were for the gentleman tied to the rack. Lady Hestine prefers badminton.
Sorry.
She does enjoy a bit of...
Anyway,
I will say no more.
I realised my face is really small on the screen again, so actually my suggestive eyebrows are not making the impact they should. I'm going to come over here and be like...
Something shuttlecock.
Something shuttlecock,
That's
yes.
Something complete.
I was just about to say that one thing I have now learned about Athan is that Athan always has exactly one more ferret on his person than you think he does.
Well, when interrogating someone, yes.
Nah, at all times he has exactly one more ferret on his person than you think he does.
It's now a canonical rule, and I will break the game by thinking that he has 150 ferrets on him.
He has 151!
There is always use for a 151st ferret.
Yes! You all drown in ferret.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I am the guy who wants to play a high-level druid in D&D just so I can drop 36 ferrets on somebody.
Yeah.
That's a solid option.
Conjure weasels!
A whole war of weasels.
Yeah, an entire business of ferrets.
Business of ferrets!
That is the collective name.
Is it actually? Oh, I love that. I love that so much. That's
No,
so good.
wait, no. No, it's not. It's either business or boogle.
Boogle.
Boogle. There's an entire Legend of Evandris bit.
Now I really want to know what the collective noun for
Boogle
red
and weasel.
pandas is, because I fucking love red pandas. Like, weasels are great because they do
They
like
really
the war
don't.
dance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to know what the collective noun is for. That's right.
Final boogle.
Collective noun. For red pandas. A group of red pandas is called a pack. Oh,
That's
sad. So
total
normal.
side note from what we're doing at the moment. That's
Yeah.
that's a thing we could do as like a mini game on a stream at some point. Is come up with collective nouns for Pokemon.
Yes,
That
and
would
I
be
definitely
a
think that a business of
Pretty good.
furrets is
A
peak.
business of furrets, yeah.
A business of furrets and a revenge of Sneasels.
A conglomerate of Diglett.
A wardrobe of Mimikyus.
Hey, I was gonna say a drift of Avalugg.
An offshore of Rotom.
Offshore of
A
Rotom.
cult of Mr. Mime.
No.
Oh dear.
The only
Catastrophe
appropriate,
of Absol.
the only appropriate word I can think of to describe Mr. Mime.
That's valid. I mean, a
I was gonna go
ward.
with
Of,
criminal.
I was gonna say a ward of Mr. Mime,
Yeah.
but a chorus
Anyway.
line of Mr. Rhyme. Anyway, yes. Sorry.
Anyway, let's save that for another. Let's save that for another stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the document.
Yep. Okay. Right. So we now know we have the layout, we have the security, we have the access to the underground lab. We know what Mathias's escape plan is roughly, but not the specifics. And we know that we need to act imminently. So,
Right then,
what do you want to do?
let's go.
I think
Let's
we
go with that.
rally the troops, as it were.
Hells.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Cut to outside. Monty just keeps dunking Ezra.
Okay,
I've got one arm.
think I'm sober. Please. Buddy.
You sure?
Positively. Yep.
Back in the cold water.
I should. Bad word choice.
Oh dear.
Right.
Excellent. Okay.
Back in the land of the living.
Coffee
Coffee.
and a towel.
Right. Well then,
Yeah, I forgot to bring
let's.
it down, mate. Sorry.
In which case, then let us. I can't remember. It's not montage, but what's the thing in like like old cartoons where it goes na 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 na, and it fucking does like a roll of like a newspaper
cutaway.
reel. I'd cut
Cutaway,
away. Yeah, we'll do. It's like I'm looking for like what's a cutaway plus a time skip, basically, to say we're now
There is
in.
Like a transition.
It's just, I suppose.
It's a form of scene transition. I know what you're talking about. There is.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We move forward in time and in space to Ishak Hafiz's coffee table. Being sat around
Ezra
it.
has a pint of coffee in front of him.
Ezra has some. Ezra has the good stuff. Whatever this world that I've created's equivalent of Turkish coffee is. Fucking in front of him. At the table are.
Fraser is
Yes.
just a quick one. How much sugar has Ezra put in his coffee?
If he has like a pint of it, probably, so like 5.
None. We're doing a hangover cure. None. He's taking that shit black.
That's
if he's putting sugar in it, Artie's just going to look at him in disgust.
In fairness,
Monty. Okay,
I love
Monty made him this coffee because, inventing a piece of backstory, where Monty was for the 3 years is where this coffee is from. There.
You can tell me that Monty was a barista
Incredible.
for 3 years?
I believe it.
But part of the.
I
whole
love this
thing.
idea now that Monty had like a man bun and like a kind of weedy mustache, and like made really expensive coffee, like a really shitty but like a high kind of high class coffee joint on the continent, and spoke with a bad fake
Really
accent.
paranoid. Yeah, I was gonna say really paranoid of anyone coming after him, so he did a really terrible French accent.
So yeah, so like every time somebody,
not that, but-
every time someone came in, he was like, "So your name is Janice?" Like spelling it out, and the couple like staring at the be like, "Janice, yes."
I have a coffee here for Janice.
Oh no.
Hello, would you like the coffee? Fabulous.
Yes. No, it's not that.
That's such a
It
shame.
doesn't help that I'm wearing the Swedish Chef t-shirt your father gave me for Christmas the other year.
Fuck yes. Delightful. Right. Okay, so Esra is in coffeed. Ishak Hafiz is present. Ava Hestine is present. Fucking, I know the names of the other characters that I've created. Don't I?
Ha-
Yes, I do.
Just like, do we?
I fucking hope so. Paul is there.
Yep.
I'm gonna say these are the kind of main deals. I am going to say that for your sanity, or for Artie's sanity, I am gonna say. In fact, no, actually, she wouldn't. There's no chance she'd fucking sit out of this. Leto Yanis is there.
Can I say that Athan is there, but in
Ah.
disguise?
Yep, Athan can be there in disguise. That's absolutely fine.
He's not at the table. He's disguised as one of the guards by the door because
Yeah.
too much of his future prospects might revolve around spying on these people. So he's got to be fucking careful.
100%. So
He's
yeah,
like some of these people might hire him to spy on others, so he's got to be discreet.
yeah, that's absolutely fair. That is absolutely fair. And it is, yeah. So yeah, so that's basically the Lady Hestine and her daughter, who I never gave a name to, are both there.
Steve.
Representing the Yanis's is Leto, Paul, and of course Artie. Ishak is there representing the Hafiz. And I'm going to say that there are 3 other Eastern Council. 3 other? There's 10 council members, that's 5 apiece. 3 would give me 4 out of 2. There's 2 other Eastern Council families at the table, who I'm not going to come up with names with because I'm not.
They're not important to the story.
Not important to the story. They've been recruited by Ishak.
So, who the fuck are you again?
So shall we everyone introduce ourselves first?
And then Monty, and Ezra are also there.
Monty and Esra, you're also there.
Yep.
I have
you
slick
are
back
with
wet hair and a towel around me.
the 2 of you are with Artie, who is sitting separate from their mother and brother.
As far away from their mother as it is possible to be without looking
Humanly
rude.
fucking possible. And Hart is also there with you, Artie.
Wait,
Oh, my heart, but
How's he doing? Because I remember him being pretty fucked up.
He's looking mostly recovered. He's still got some bandages and stuff, but he's up and mobile, and nothing's in a cast. So
Good.
he's looking raring to go. We'll say that Artie, you've just finished doing the getting everyone up to speed on everything that we know so far bit. And the room, and the first person to speak, Quelle surprise, is of course Ishak, who goes, Thank you, Artie. It is good that you have brought us this information, and now, friends, we must strike. We must cut off the serpent at its head, and then we must salt the earth so that no more snakes may grow. I am committed to this. Are you? Leto Yanis, short in stature, steely in glare, meets his gaze and is like, they shall pay for the insult to my family. Ava Hastings just like, Ava Hastings says, we are fully committed to the action. And the other Eastern families all kind of nod their agreement, like, fuck yeah, we here.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what has been rallied. Do we want to make a plan? Shall we put together our... Not initiative roll. I always forget what it's called.
Engagement.
Engage.
Engagement. We would like
Just-
to propose an engagement roll.
Just it's a role that Captain Picard would be a big fan of.
A T roll?
No, he always goes engage.
Oh yeah, so he does. This is why I haven't watched Star Trek.
There are two people in this. I think two people in this call who have, at least two people in the call who have watched Star Trek, and Chris is not one of them.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not, I'm
three
sorry.
of the people in this call have watched Star Trek.
I watched it a little bit.
It's just
I
me,
wasn't sure.
guys. I am a
watched a lot
disappointment.
of it.
My mum put the reruns on when we were
That-
growing up.
Knowing your mother, that makes sense. Yeah.
I was mostly Picard, so. Yeah.
Whereas I
Alright.
have watched two full series of Star Trek. Unfortunately, it's good.
So, you have the financial might of 4 of the council families on your side, which is essentially more money than you could spend in several lifetimes.
Is the brick here?
Is the brick here?
The brick has to be. We can't not give the brick a seat at the table when it's talking about masonry equality.
You are correct. Yes, the brick is here. You are quite right. I cannot...
think we bring the brick in after. Like,
So
that
much-
whole conversation
Yeah.
has.
So much explanation is needed.
And we put him down on the stool, and then we just kind of like
yeah.
just slowly lift up to above the table.
Yeah. And
Fucking
it...
Christ,
One of
this
the
is-
golems would have brought it in and presented it in their hands, Krang style from Teenage
Yeah.
Mutant.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a golem just holding him at
Yep.
the base of the table.
Well then...
Which also explains the main advantage we have.
Absolutely. The emotional
Because
support
their
brick
security
then
above
is...
the golems.
Yeah. The emotional support brick is going to say, might I suggest a plan that involves assaulting the basement first, and that way we can liberate my brethren from servitude, and thus retake our freedom.
That's a good plan. But
It
direct
would also give
assault-
us additional support.
I think perhaps a plan where some of the golems let us in, and then we spring a trap so that they have as little time to react as possible, ensuring our greatest chance of success.
I can attempt to arrange such an entrance for you.
Fantastic. Because
Okay.
if we can get as close to the basement as possible before all hell breaks loose, then
I think you are thinking too small, Mr. Sharp. I think hell breaks loose first, and that gives you time and space to get into the basement. We will begin the assault on the walls, and that will create the distraction for you to get in via the tunnels, where they will not expect you. Especially if you have a little rock on the inside. Hey! He's trying to banter
The
with
tunnels
the
would
emotional
be a
support
good
brick.
idea if it were not. The tunnels would be a good idea if it were not for the fact that their transformations may be guarding that entrance.
also we are yet to locate the entrance from the tunnels. And it's a bloody warren down there.
So, you definitely know where in the tunnel network it would be. But obviously it's been a bit too dangerous to send any Billies, Bobs or Joes to go and have a look specifically at the location. But it shouldn't be an issue to get access, even if one has to engage the Montague Sharp method of basement entry.
Yeah, we don't got much of that though.
Hey, punch through wall, it worked for you once.
Yeah, problem is I'm pretty sure I can only do it once.
Well, punch through wall?
Judging by the state of Monty, where he is currently suffering less effect and vast amounts of stress, he does not have a lot of resources to spend. Monty is a scarce resource right now.
You have explosives also, remember?
I do. I have the explosive fists.
Yeah. And remember, again, currently, infinite resources. You can have
That's
whatever
true.
you want. So you can just blow your way in if you need to.
The security is mostly golems.
Mm-hmm.
We could have, they could just let us in, and then we start letting all hell break loose at the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And while we are freeing the golems could possibly betray the organic forces, as it were, that go rushing off to deal with whatever the problem is, and then suddenly, no more problem. Ishak and your lads, you get to come in through the walls. The golems are safe and away from any danger. Gesturing to the emotional support brick. Mm-hmm. And we've already got people on the inside who can go into the basement and secure the stone and possibly kick 7 bills out of Mathias.
If the purpose of sneaking in is to protect the golems, then there would be no need to assault the walls. We merely need to enter and engage in subterfuge to obtain the stone.
That would bypass the problem of alerting everybody.
So, that leaves us. So we have 2 plans. We have make a very loud noise so as to empty the basement of as much security as possible, so you can enter without having to engage in subterfuge or fighting large numbers of forces, or we get a small force to sneak in, obtain the stone quietly, and that causes the vast majority of their forces to swap to our side, thus allowing us to enter with our significant forces more easily and take out the organic element of the defense.
One more
Artianus.
factor to consider. The escape route. We must cut off access and sabotage means of escape.
But all we know about that is that it is an airship that has been built in secret. We don't know the location, and we don't know the specifics of the ship itself.
Well, logically, if it's an airship, it would, and it's being set up as an escape route, it would probably be near the roof.
I
That
think we have
assumes-
just the person.
What?
Who?
I'm aware of a gentleman who is very good at finding out information and taking names, as it were. I'm sure he'd be.
A little
Happy
bead of
to
sweat
take
goes down Athan's.
That guard looks sweaty.
Yeah,
He's
that's
very
right with the corner.
purposely not saying Athan's name.
Well, not a lot of people know the name Athan Heliask, but yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a spy or an information gatherer who can operate quickly, then that might be our best chance at finding this airship.
I'll
So I
send
have
word
to
to
go
him.
prowl as Athan to exit as quietly as possible so nobody notices. So we can go, I'm going to go do that. No, let's...
Question for the room.
I feel he may already have a hand in a plan.
Question for the room
Yeah.
from Esra.
Question from the room. Like, I'm sitting there wet with a towel around my head.
Everyone turns to look at you, with all the people in the room that you've not met being like, who the fuck is this guy?
It's like, who's the fucking drowned rat?
Artie's just got his head in his hands.
Who here doesn't have Fey lineage?
Nobody raises their hands.
Ezra goes,
He does present a point.
right. So, it seems like there's one person in the room who can really handle the Bloodstone. If we're going to do two things at once, we need to split up our forces. I know where I'm going. If we're looking to sabotage the airship, someone else will have to do that. And he just kind of looks sorry.
Not to worry, we have someone who has excellent skills that can take care of that. I thought it would be best to make mention of it so we're aware that was happening.
That might be,
I want you to
that
know,
might
by
be
the
best to
way,
handle by myself. Never mind.
I want just make very clear, by the way, Fanny, that Leto is eyeballing Artie like, you don't keep fucking secrets from me. What have you got hidden away? You weasel, what are you hiding from
Artie
me?
stares back as if to say, I had to take care of business.
Here's the thing. Leto has probably employed Athan at some point.
I mean,
Under
possibly.
one of his many aliases. So
Entirely
there's probably
possibly.
there's probably an alias that you could use to explain it. Be like, yeah, so I got fucking Greyhand, and she's like, fuck that guy.
I mean, I'm assuming that Athan has anonymously worked with most of the merchant and or crime families in working in the city. At one time or another.
Less directly the crime families, because they usually don't quite need as much spying as they do just like get people to learn things.
Then you
It's usually
Leto,
the
then Leto probably has not employed him. Ava Hestine, on the other hand, maybe will have bought information from him.
100%.
Yeah, because she's the fucking leader of the council. So she didn't do that fucking honestly. Billionaires never obtain their wealth honestly.
Yeah, like Hestine has Athan in a fucking address book, like whatever the equivalent of speed dial is here.
The Rolodex.
Yeah.
No, guys, we established she's got his email address. We established this last time, guys.
Email stand for?
Emu mail.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Jay, you wanted this. This was your idea. You can fucking stick to your guns, son.
I would stick to my guns if I remembered them. You assume I remember my bits.
No, I don't assume. I just like to bring them up from time to time and be like, we stuck to fucking the city of Matilda. Or Mildred, whatever the fuck it was. We stuck by that, you can stick by this. Alright.
I'm not complaining.
I want to ask, the emotional support brick was pretty adamant before about, like, having to visually confirm that we have the bloodstone before telling the golems to turn on them.
Yeah, because he doesn't trust you guys.
Is he gonna come in strapped to Monty's back, is what I'm asking.
I mean, I do have the ability to carry more shit.
Great.
How much load is the emotional support brick?
The emotional support brick is 1 load.
Gotcha.
You just have to sacrifice a load to take the emotional support brick on your back.
Monty, I did take the mule ability when we leveled up last time, so
you get like an extra 2
points
of load and everything. Yeah.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
So our plan is to go in stealthy through the tunnels into the basement, try and sneak steal the bloodstone, turn the golems against them, and have everyone charge in, and then stop Mathias from getting to his airship. If something goes wrong, if we have Fletch on standby, able to send a signal to just have them charge. To add a distraction if we need it, because if we get caught or if something goes wrong, we can do that too, and that could be plan B is just assault. Go as fast as you can, fight the bloodstone out of their hands, basically.
Yeah.
And hope Afan can sabotage the escape route so that we can, or at least find out stuff about the escape route so that we can get to it before he gets to it.
Yes.
I think our plan is fairly solid.
Alright, we happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, in which case then, let's do our engagement roll. So, this is a stealth mission. We are, the point of infiltration is via the tunnels being let in by the golems with the assistance of the emotional support brick. Right.
We should be getting so many bonuses on this because we have so much advantage.
That is the plan.
15 allies.
All right, let's look at the engagement roll. So, 1 dice for the sheer fuck of it. Is the operation particularly bold or daring? Yes.
Yep.
Is the operation overly complex or contingent on many factors? Yes,
it's
but
not
it's complex, but you have a contingency plan in place. So I'm not going to take a dice off.
Yeah. It's not that contingent on multiple factors. It just has multiple parts to it. But they're not very complicated bits.
It's contingent on static factors that we know are true. If that makes sense. There's no variables really going on.
Yeah, we just have a lot. It's not that we have a complicated shit to do, it's just we have a lot of shit to do.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to take the dice off you anyway, so it's fine. Plans detail exposes a vulnerability in the target.
Yes, because they don't know the golems are on our side.
That is correct. Is the target strongest against this approach or have particular defenses or special preparations? They do have
not
preparations
anymore,
because
no.
they do know that you're coming. They just don't know that you're coming this way.
And the bloodstone being able to control the golems directly means that we might still have to fight some golems.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Until
take
we
the
get
dice
it
back
off
off
them.
again. Friends or contacts providing insight or information? Yes.
I'm not sure about that
4
one.
million of them.
I don't know.
Enemies or rivals interfering? No. Any other elements you wish me to consider?
Lots and lots and lots of money.
It's the final countdown.
Potentially a small army, raised by the
Well,
council members.
that's kind of just
That's
allies. That
that's
kind
a
of just
power-
falls under
Yeah,
allies.
but that's a particularly powerful asset.
It's just like a lot of allies, so I think we should get an extra bit.
It's true, but it doesn't necessarily affect your initial infiltration.
Yeah.
True.
So you
Yeah,
get 3
fair.
dice.
Could we get specialized gear from these from the council members?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so
I
we
think
have
we
access to. We have access
Bullshit that as we go. Is that
Yes,
what I do?
correct.
Also, I would say we get access to specific extra special gear to aid in our infiltration. Give us the extra die.
No. That's gonna. What you
Yeah.
get is extra special gear. There we go. All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Extra special gear. We are rolling your 3
Right.
dice, and our roll is.
Everyone.
Hey, not
I was gonna
terrible.
say if it's 3 ones, I'm gonna laugh.
That is a 1, 5, and 6.
Yay!
All right. Fabulous.
We're looking good, baby.
Hells yeah, we are. In which case, we go into... Oh, hang on. What's everybody's load?
Heavy.
Yeah, I figured you'd be heavy. Everyone heavy?
Medium.
Yeah. Fuck it, heavy.
Alright. Esra and Montague, heavy, and Artie is medium.
Break down to a fight. I don't want to be running out of load.
You have, like, you've just got like a bag of fucking tools. Like, this is.
I have a
all
bag
my
of tools
stealing
and
gear.
guns.
This is all my thieving gear.
I got a taste for killing.
You're all... The two of you are... Well,
I may
Monty
have a
doesn't...
position for you later.
Monty doesn't look overly bulky. Because
more
of
than
his
usual.
stature.
Apart from the rock on his back.
Yeah, and a brick that's been strapped to his shoulder. Esra, you on the other hand, you do look a little bulkier than usual, with all of the stuff strapped up in your coat, in your bag.
My pockets are full, and I have a duffel bag over my back.
Yep. Alright.
I'm sure all that stuff will be used, and it won't be like... I'm sure I'll remember to use all that load.
You definitely will.
Now you got 5 boxes to tick off, buddy.
There we go.
You got 5. I've got. You've got 6. I've got 7.
Yeah, because
One of
one's
my
taken
loads
up by
taken
the
brick.
brick.
Yep.
Okay. In which case then, we are underground. Down in the underground. There's a plan so new. Down.
Yeah, this is the point where
in
I'm
the
going to ask
underground.
the specialist equipment and be like, can we all have those night vision goggles that Esra has?
I mean, hey, I'm happy if you all wanna spend a load on the night vision goggles aside from Artie. Well, I mean, Artie, you can have them as well if you want. Yeah, okay, everyone has night vision goggles.
Is it dark down here? Because then, yeah, night vision
Yes, yes, it is
Yeah,
dark.
because we're
Yeah,
like, that,
Like,
That's
Fletch
been-
may need to do something else. So,
I was gonna
Okay.
say, that's been my main problem. Anytime we've had a tunnel problem, has been I can't see shit.
That's very fair. So yeah, everyone's down with night vision goggles, able to see in the greenish tinge of the darkness, below ground. The emotional support brick guides you to a gap in the tunnel wall where a single enormous golem is standing guard. The brick kind of gravels and rumbles a little bit on your shoulder. The golem grumbles and rumbles back, and then it steps aside, and you are in the basement of Councillor Mathias's manor. Initially, what you are in is essentially just a long corridor, with going straight on, no left and right, just straight on, with doors to either side, spaced at regular intervals. What do you want to do?
I would like to advance cautiously at the head of everyone.
Okay.
Because if something's about to go bang, or anyone's about to jump out and go, oi! I should probably be in front.
We don't have any information about the layout of the underground, do we?
So only what you were able to get from Roslov, and he wasn't able to give you like a layout. Although he was able to tell you where the entrances to it were, or are. Cool. Sorry.
Now, more clubs.
Hey. What I will say is,
everybody cry.
Montague, if you want to stand at the front of the group, that sounds to me like you want to lead the group action on stealth.
Not a fucking chance.
Then I think you may not be at the front.
Okay.
I'll be at the front, looking for traps.
I was gonna say, I ain't
keeping us stealthy.
Go on, little rookie.
Monty is very, very close behind.
Yeah.
Do you want to lead us? Do you want to lead a group action, or does everybody want to do this individually?
I'll lead a group action.
Alright.
I'm not currently leading group action.
I think we're
I'm so chill right now and unstressed.
Alright.
It's amazing what beating a guy's head in
over.
Yeah.
Alright.
Totally refreshed.
In which case then, alright. Everybody, Esra, what are we rolling?
Prowl.
Prowl. Alright, everybody roll prowl. Alright, what we got? That's a 3 for Monty.
I rolled a 5 and a 3, and I have 0 dots in prowl.
Cool.
6.
6 is the highest roll. We take it, and there was a fail from Monty, so you take 1 stress, Esra. Alright, in which case we stealth down the corridor like a bunch of pros. And by pros, I mean one particularly fucking angry teacher fucking whacking their students whenever they put a foot wrong. As per usual.
I point down at a pressure plate and then point up at like a fucking arrow trap.
Oh dear. Yeah, and then Monty like steps past it, but then like leans back on his back foot and nearly triggers it anyway.
Artie just kind of pushes him forward.
And he almost goes over a tripwire, and I catch him from the front.
Oh,
Steak.
oh dearie me. All right, we are making our way down the corridors. Now you are aware, in terms of the manufacture of the receivers, is that they are manufactured in parts in a couple of different labs in this basement laboratory area. So, and Roslov wasn't 100% sure which one would have the stone, the bloodstone, in it.
Fantastic.
So, aye. So essentially, it's, do you want to just start banging doors open? Do you want to like peek through glass and see if you get lucky, or what do you want to do?
I mean,
through glass and kill.
maintain the stealth as much as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that all the laboratory doors are labeled, and the ones that aren't laboratories are not. And they're labeled with what you presume is like the part that is made there. You're not sure. These are words you're not familiar with, or certainly not in this context. Like emitter
You're not
1
scientists.
and fucking liquid protein.
I might know a little
5.
bit.
Again, it's like some of them are words you recognize, but like not in this context.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's like, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you're hearing words that you know, but they don't go together. Like,
exactly.
Like toaster transistor, and you're like, well, that doesn't.
Yeah. Or fish brazier.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just words that don't belong together and don't make sense.
Or table window.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of more.
Trying to think of other examples.
Yeah, I know. Trying to think of something that would be funny. And I am coming up blank.
Ferret armament.
It's armaments.
Ferret armaments. Yeah.
Ferret armaments. Yeah. Badger mall.
You just said
Bocce.
bocce ball.
I don't know what that is. I just think it's a funny word. Anyway. We check in the laboratory.
Alright, so we're like peeking in windows, and we see various scientists at work on various benches. Some kind of dosing viscous liquids, some chipping little bits of stone. You come across one where they appear to be shining lights through various small gems, but no like master gem or anything appears to be present. They just appear to be checking clarity on presumably the gems that go in the receivers. I think that was the word I used. So that's, but nothing that looks like the bloodstone in the first part of the corridor. I presume that you continue on inwards, or do
We
you
could continue on, or we could like try and subdue a scientist and ask.
You could indeed.
I mean,
It may be worth getting us some disguises.
Yeah, doing it quietly could work.
After you.
Alright.
Is there a laboratory that is away from any of the other ones and has 3 people in it with lab coats?
Yeah, and is there
And one of them's quite big for some reason.
is there any of these scientists that look particularly jacked?
There's for some reason 3 scientists in a room that's isolated from everyone else, and they're all our body types. Is that around, Chris?
Is there one scientist that is shaped like a
Is
frig?
that exactly our body types? Are they there? Is that a thing that's there?
Do any of them happen to be small birds in lab coats?
Oh, this room
It's
is labeled
the
lab
proper
coat
PPE,
machine.
mind you.
Of course, yes. Special bird safety goggles.
No!
Kill him.
No, there is not.
No, none of
Special
that.
bird safety goggles, or 3 conveniently your body type scientists in an isolated room from each other. All of the labs are basically next to each other, but they do have thick walls separating them.
Okay.
Is there any labs with 3 people in them?
And we could just do one at a time.
Yes.
just
the
as
one
a-
where they're shining
just
lights
as
through
a-
rocks.
Just as a point, guys, that might come in handy for this. As part of the Cutter playbook, I get access to manacles and chain as an item, and they are 0 load. So I can have a lot of those. So if we need to just shackle people, we can do that. Knock people out and tie them up, we can absolutely do that.
I could do the silence potion. Sprint in the room at them.
Excuse me.
And just get close enough to them that they can't, no sound will be made, and then we kick the shit out of them.
I was gonna say, you throw out the silence potion, and I kick the fucking door down.
I mean, yes, you could throw out the silence potion, which silences sound within a certain radius of you, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 meters.
10 meters would be insane.
Yeah, 10 meters felt like a bit much.
10 paces of the drinker for a span of several months.
Yeah, I knew it was 10.
Yes, 10 feet.
No, a pace is more than a foot.
I mean, okay, no, that's fair. That is fair. Pace is
depends on your gait.
A pace is probably closer to 2 feet, so it's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Or we could just rush them.
Or in fact, you could just rush them.
I mean, listen, again, you down the potion, I kick the door in,
and then
nobody hears it.
I think it only lasts for like 10 seconds or something.
For a span of several moments, it says.
Several moments.
Yeah.
Not ambiguous enough.
That's enough time for us to charge in and subdue.
Take one down each.
Yeah.
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 That's enough time for us to charge in and subdue 3 people. Like we're good at this.
Okay, you ready? Uncork. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
No sound occurs.
Monty puts the fucking door in. And of course, it lands completely silently.
They probably don't even look up from what they're doing because they don't hear anything.
Nope. They don't even detect the shift in air pressure as the door falls in. But I presume that they do notice when you clamp hands over them, or what is it we're doing? Chloroforming them? Oh, just sleeper hold.
I mean, Monty's doing a sleeper hold. If you guys want to do chloroform,
I'm going to do a sleeper hold. Monty taught me how to do it earlier.
That was our entire prep work, is me teaching Ezra how to do a sleeper hold.
I'm hitting them across the back of the head.
Yeah.
Just kosh.
So do you think this is Monty leading a group action?
I'm taking like the butt of my rifle and just going.
Actually, yeah. I was gonna say, can I lead a group skirmish?
Yes.
Or is this?
Or would I be leading the group?
Do we need to roll for this?
Started it.
I was going to suggest that this is pretty by the by. This is pretty by the books. I'm happy for this.
We can just do this.
Yeah, none of you have described anything particular. They're not combatants. They've been taken by surprise. None of you are doing anything particularly challenging.
They're nerds. We're beating up nerds.
You are in fact.
We stuff them in the cupboards and we put the lab coats on.
Yeah, that's all that's happening.
Yeah,
here.
I would like to.
And you got a 6-figure engagement roll.
Yeah, I would then like to use the manacles and chain that I have a big bag of to.
That apparently costs no load. I'm gonna say a bag of manacles and
nothing.
I'm gonna say a bag of manacles and chains costs you a load. I think
Hang on.
having manacles and chains for one person is it would be no load. That's fine. But
we could quickly check to see if the labs get any zip ties.
Have zip ties been invented?
That's a very good question.
Is there rope?
They would have used metal ones.
I'm just saying, if there's a cupboard with a lock.
Why?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jay.
Why do we not have 50 feet of hempen rope?
Jay, it explicitly states a singular set of manacles and chains. Is
there a cupboard with a lock?
Yeah, that's very fair. I know it would be pulling some severe bullshit to
Yeah.
just be like infinite manacles.
Indeed. Yes, there is absolutely a cupboard full of stuff. The stuff predominantly being lenses, lighting equipment, chemicals for polishing the lenses, cloths for polishing the lenses, and then there's like a chute that rocks descend from for them to shine lights through to see if they are suitable for being inserted into the receivers.
Yeah, shove them in there.
Put them in the
Shove them up the chute.
Shove them in the cupboard. Lock it.
Well, we do need to.
Strip them first.
One of them. We do need to steal their shit and get information.
We need to. I forget what we're going to interrogate. Yeah, let's put on their lap.
Yeah, that's why we're doing
this. That's established.
That was why we were doing this.
Well, I thought we were doing it for disguises.
Yeah, both. So, 2 of them are going to stay knocked out and tied up, and Monty's going to dangle the third one upside down by one leg.
I just enjoyed watching the Streisand effect play itself out in real fucking time. Because Fraser started with, what if we kidnap and interrogate a scientist? And then through a conversation about, a long conversation about Christopher, are there 3 scientists who are exactly our body types in an isolated lab somewhere?
I forgot what my original point was.
Yeah, you convinced yourself that actually you're... Yeah. It was
That's
delightful.
called the Streisand effect.
Isn't it? The
No.
Streisand effect's the one where you're convinced that someone said something, but actually it was someone completely different.
No, that's the Mandela effect you're thinking.
Is that the Mandela
Streisand effect is by attempting to draw attention away from something, you in fact create more attention on it. Barbara Streisand knows.
The McGinn effect.
This is the McGinn effect.
My particular cocktail blend of neurodivergency.
No, the McGinn effect requires at least 3 people in a room.
There's 4 of us here.
It requires at least 3 people in the room who are exactly the same size as 3 other people.
Okay, I slapped the one gently in the face, and he's upside down. Try and wake them up.
He wakes up. I'm gonna say it's a he, just for sake of argument, so I don't have to. I can just do my normal voice.
I'm covering his mouth. Don't scream.
I will drop you on your head.
I remove my hand.
It's hard to breathe upside down.
Oh, sorry, mate. Grabs the arm, pulls you back up, and still dangles them off the floor by one arm.
Okay.
So, we are looking for the lab that contains the bloodstone. Do you happen to know what that is?
No.
Are you
Why not?
sure?
You're all good. I gave Lyra a fright there.
Why don't you know?
Because Mathias always keeps it on him. He doesn't just give it to us. It goes wherever he is.
What lab are they using it on?
Well, the final end of the production line. He'll I'm trying to think of words that sound appropriately scientific, whilst obviously not being a man of science myself, because I have
Initiating
a
the final
theatre
procedure.
degree. Yeah, is
He'll
it?
transbobulate. He'll transbobulate the.
Well, you put your left foot in, your left foot out, in, out, shake it all about, and that's how you make a doping receiver something, the thing that makes all the golems work. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do.
Goes,
Thank you very much. You can do this entire song and dance routine while I'm dangling him by one arm.
It's quite impressive.
He did a tap
It's
routine
genuinely very
in
impressive.
midair. It was stunning.
There was no surface. It was.
See, while all this is happening, Artie's like blocking off the window into the lab so no one can see what's going on.
I mean, by window you mean
you're in the
the
wrong
gap
career.
where the door used to be.
We can rehang the door.
Okay.
Wait 1 minute. I take a clipboard and I just crawl on it, and I fucking hang it up above the door frame, and it says out of order. Done.
You
Okay.
are a moron.
We're taking the door away for cleaning.
Just prop it up against the door frame.
Is it? Wait.
So
Do they
anyway,
have any
as
of
you
them
were saying,
hazard signs around here?
where's the last room for the sequence?
It's at the end of the corridor. Big double doors. You can't miss it.
And Mathias himself will be in there.
Maybe. I don't know. What do I look like? His mother?
All right.
No, you look like a man in a
Again.
serious situation.
Okay, put him in the cupboard.
Knock him out. Put him in the cupboard. It's like, fuck it.
Prop the door
Lightful.
just on the doorway, so that if a light breeze would knock it over, but for now it looks fine. And we fuck off in the corridor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously though, do they have any signs that are like, warning? Like there's the sign you would kind of put up after an accident that says "Don't go in here, shit's dangerous."
I put like a wet floor sign in front of the door.
Perfect. Let's go.
So we have lab coats on. I have a clipboard, and and a pen, just so I can look.
I take it you've got
later.
like
Monty has had
the
to,
lab coats on
like, put
over
shit-
your regular coats that have your like gear and stuff in them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look so inconspicuous.
And the goggles.
And the
I'm not gonna
goggles.
lie. I'm so tempted to have Monty just walk along with the door in front of him. It's like, I'm disguised as a door. No, I'm not going full schleppel. Never go full schleppel.
It's a cozy door.
It's a friendly door.
The door.
Oh, we love Schleppel.
Reaper Man is so good.
It's such a good book. You should all read it.
Good book.
I think
Everyone should
Ezra
read
has
more
most of
about
his
it.
stuff in his duffel bag, so he does look fairly normal, apart from he just looks like a scientist with a big fuck off duffel bag for some reason.
Yeah.
It's full of experiment.
But he does still look
whole
bulky.
bag of experiments.
This is my experiment bag.
I will bullshit that later.
I mean, I do feel like Ezra probably looks the most normal, but that's purely because Artie doesn't
Monty
care to look normal.
looks like a hunchback because there's a fucking rock underneath the lab
Yeah.
coat.
And also the lab coat does not fit him.
Monty physically cannot wear the lab coat, so he's
No.
gonna have to use it as like a fucking scarf.
He's new. We're getting it fitted for him. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
great. All right, we're making our way
Okay,
down the
let's go to
corridor
those
then.
big double doors that we can't miss.
All right, because we're now on to the next half of the corridor, I'm gonna ask us to do another. Stealth. It's up to you guys if you want to do it individually
Razor.
or
yeah,
as a.
yeah, I'm in group one. Don't worry, I got you.
Razor.
It's
I have free dice. It's okay. I'm
Good, 'cause I have none.
I'm good at prowl. I got you.
All right, roll them proles.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll, I would say. Oh, 1. I'll take that stress.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 1.
A 5. Thank you for not giving me a stress. I got a 3 and 2 6s. So that's.
That's a
both
crit,
incredibly
baby!
stealthy.
That is a crit,
Crit,
baby.
crit,
Crit.
Well, the fuck done.
Yay!
All right. In which case, then, on a crit for your prowl, I'm gonna say that you get down the corridor. Absolutely, nae bother at all. You find the large double doors at the end. They do
We
have
actually
windows
walked past another
looking through them.
scientist at one point, and we're just like,
Hey,
"Let me see."
Greg.
Yeah, I just go, hey, Greg, And he goes, "You remembered my name?" And I'm like,
Hey, Greg. Hey, Larry.
"That fucking worked."
I always get those two mixed up.
So we get to the end. We get to the double door. We peek through the window in the door, and we see the end of the assembly line for the receivers. But something looks off. The assembly
lights, I
line.
turned the lights on. Sorry. I'm sorry, Chris.
If you're not careful, I'm going to say that you actually walked in and turned the lights on. The assembly line isn't moving.
Ah, shit.
The assembly line that you saw back at, the factory that you blew up, was obviously moving and building golems and building things. In this, you can see the receivers in their various component parts, some of which have been assembled, some of which have not, but the line itself is not moving. There is nobody at the end imbuing power into the receivers. There is no receivers, in fact, being boxed up, ready to go. There are no waiting golems to have receivers put into them. There are merely a set of golems on the assembly line, stationary and unmoving, in a dark room.
Maybe he'll come later.
Or maybe he's done.
We need to go to the roof. He's legging it. We need to go right now.
No. Basement first.
You're in the basement.
Oh. Well, we'll
This
have
is
the
where
brick
we
with
were-
us.
You do have
Yeah.
the
We
brick
do have the
with
brick
you.
with us.
The bloodstone
Yeah, show the brick
controls
to stationary golems, because he'll be able to communicate.
That's a good point.
That is a good point. You just like pull them out from under your jacket and go,
He was once a boulder.
but now he's a brick. Fucking hell. Christ. Right.
And some strata.
So yeah, you say to the brick, here, can you ask them what's going on? And the brick does go, I shall inquire, and does a rumble and a grumble in the direction of the golems, one of whom does in fact turn to face you guys and does rumble and grumble back. And the emotional support brick says, Mathias is not here. The bloodstone is not here.
in the mansion at all, or just in this room?
What?
Like, it's not in the mansion? It's not. He's not in this building, or he's just not, like, here right now?
They do not know any more than what is in this basement.
Okay, we have to just go find him. We have to just go find him. If we can find the escape plan, right? If we go upstairs, find the escape plan, and then signal them to attack, he'll come to us.
Meanwhile, cut to
Flashback.
Okay.
Very simple flashback. Just we have established a signal from the roof that signals Hafiz and Hastine's men to just fucking charge the place.
Already
I
established.
think we established that already.
Yeah. and it's
Cool.
not.
Wasn't sure. Sorry, there was a moth.
That's all right. So the agreement was that Fletch would signal.
Cool. We're clear on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did some psychic damage to myself with that fucking Lion King parody. I had to take a minute.
That's valid. That's entirely valid. Right. Flashback.
I am going to make sure that we have a lead on where Mathias is, so that when this plan does go down, he is definitely in the location that we require him to be.
And how are you going to do that?
With my network of people.
Okay. Bearing in mind that none of the people you speak to are people that Mathias speaks to. Because...
Oh, but merchant. And merchants will still have connections with each other. So through trade lines, maybe?
I mean, none of them would be involved in Mathias's specific plan. So they would just know, he lives over there. Remember that the merchants haven't been working because it's plague time. The city's locked down.
Alright, I'll take my flashback.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Hey, you have a whole spy that Jay gave you, but that is the only spy you've got. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he is an excellent spy.
Lighting of which,
Flashback.
yeah, actually, flashback.
Here we go.
It is earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
There is a knock at the back door of the manor.
Okay.
If it's not being guarded by golems.
Mm-hmm. I think knock at the back door of the Mathias Manor?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. A human slides open the little eye shutter to be like, we're not expecting any deliveries. Who the fuck are you?
Look. It is... What he sees on the other side is two very burly men and an extremely anxious and sweaty looking bloke in overalls with like oil stains on his face.
Okay.
Gazla sent us to acquire a particular this gentleman for assistance with his projects.
Okay. The two big guys and our oily boy are all three unknown to this doorman?
Yeah, probably. Because
probably.
Here's the thing: what I have got, flat out, we have Athan and two blokes on loan from the other families. A couple of heavies.
Couple of heavies from Rent a Heavy.
Couple of guys from Rent a Heavy, yeah, dressed in Mathias uniforms.
All right. Roll me something from Athan's character sheet.
I'm fucking right, I will. Because, bitch, this is sway.
This is definitely sway.
This is definitely sway, and I will have Athan push himself for this.
Good, because I am going to tell you now that on the basis that the manor is currently locked down and expecting to be attacked, that you are rolling from a desperate position.
Yeah, because this is... Yeah, basically, it's like... go get me an engineer who can fix up my fucking airship.
Yeah.
It's like, give me something. Oh no.
Jay, what did you roll?
Oh, I do actually get another dice. As part of the cloak and dagger thing. When you use a disguise or any other form of covert misdirection, you get +1d to rolls to confuse or deflect suspicion.
Okay.
So, let's see if I can do better than the 4 I just rolled.
A 4 is still a mixed success.
Yeah, but... No, never mind. So, 2, a 3, a 3, and a 4.
You are not doing so hot, are you?
Fuck!
Oh, honey.
Okay. Right. Let's From a desperate position, a mixed success. You do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer severe harm, a severe complication occurs, or you have reduced effect. What is the...
I'd lose my heavies, I imagine.
I'm going to say that for you to succeed in this deception, the doorman pauses, looks the three of you up and down and goes, "Oh, then why the bloody hell have you brought him here? Go take him to the silo." Slams the door, slams the looker shut. That is called reduced effect.
Knock
So
again.
it is then, lads. Also,
Where's the
useful
silo?
information. Well, if it turns out Mathias is building a space rocket, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
This has all
just
been
use
a mess.
silo.
Yeah, this has all been an analog for Elon Musk the whole time.
Ah! I mean, turning people into monsters, using inhuman things to
Replace human
undermine
beings.
the work of people.
Yeah.
What?
And destabilize an entire economy by taking everything for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits up the arse.
It'd just be kind of like a bell end, you know, in general.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's too many of them. We can't narrow it down.
It's always good
Is
to
there a
mention.
silo? Obviously on the property.
Not on the property, no.
Oh shit! Fuck.
The big sign that says silo.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I did specifically say this was earlier in the day.
Yes, you did.
Genuinely knock the door again and ask where the silo is. Like, your sway is good enough for that.
Not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. That does mean that Athan can pass back the information that goes, Mathias' escape plan is not in the manor.
Yeah.
There is a silo somewhere.
Yep.
Get the army to attack the wall via the silo.
I mean, that's the thing is, we have the resource of infinite dudes.
We do have the resource of infinite dudes.
So,
That will all get crushed by 4 million golems unless we can.
this is the thing is, Athan,
Yes.
the plan is as this, is that Athan would sneak in, establish himself around this escape thing, and so he would have to be able to, so he'd be able to take his time sabotaging it.
Uh-huh.
So this is happening several hours ahead of our break-in
We're
into the
still in
basement.
the flashback. Okay. Yeah.
We're still in the goddamn flashback.
Okay.
So, I know the silo's not there, so he's gonna send out the infinite dudes to find a fucking silo.
Have you considered, Jay, that as soon as Mathias sees the streets
Bad idea.
swarming with guys, the empty streets swarming with guys, that maybe he might go,
I think
"Ah,
they're on
shit."
to me.
Let's leave now.
I don't fucking know. All right, I got nothing.
Ask someone for directions.
I got nothing.
Okay.
Which means that Mathias' escape plan is entirely intact and we're fucked.
What do you want to do?
Quick. Panic.
So.
Okay, he's not here,
Yeah.
which means he's legging it.
It could mean that he has begun the process of legging it.
Which means, and we know that his escape plan is not here.
Yes. We have learned this from the flashback.
The bloodstone gives you like tingles, right? Like it makes your hair stand up on end, the way you've described it, and makes Fletch freak out.
I think when it's activated.
Yeah, that's only when it's active rather than just by its existence.
But there is
I thought maybe
evidence to
Fletch could
suggest
try
that
and
it may
feel it
go
out.
off erratically.
If Fletch could try and like feel it out with his bird senses. Just a general direction.
Hey, Fletch. Fletch. I pull out a little bit of the jerky. Don't know where you got this habit from, of asking for a specific jerky. Okay. Right. Can you stay hidden and try and see if you can source where Mathias may be? If you know exactly where he is, that's even better. As soon as you do, you come back to me. You can send me a flash of where he is. Make sure you stay hidden.
Right. I'm going to need you to roll me hunt. Sorry to give you a prescribed roll.
Oh no! It's the consequences of my action.
Consequence will never be the same.
Okay. So, I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Hey. 6 would be filling in 3 segments of the clock. Okay. So, we have begun essentially a long-term project to find Mathias. So, Fletch has left to go and begin the process. Consequence, and I'm going to say this just now so that you can decide if you want to do something else first. Consequence is, you do not have Fletch.
It does mean giving the signal will be difficult.
Yes.
Flare gun.
Well, we don't want to. If we can't find the silo, we don't want to charge attack because then he'll just get away, right? So we want to find him first anyway. So we might as well go upstairs and start looking, continue our stealth plan, and try look for the silo, basically.
So see if you can find any information in the building that might provide the location of the silo. Okay.
The unfortunate thing is it seems like Mathias tells his staff fucking nothing. whenever we talk to them, they're like, I don't know where his important things
No,
are.
but
doesn't
he
tell me
does
shit."
leave quite the paper trail.
True.
You have previously done rather well from the paper trails of his various businesses. So that, as an avenue of research, could indeed be fruitful. The question is, essentially,
Maybe
because you're
what-
currently in the basement of his manor, where you're not supposed to be, having broken in with an army standing in the wings, ready to assault the compound and burn it to the ground. What do you want to do just now?
I don't know what we can do other than just like look,
Yeah.
search.
This-
There's really nothing
Okay.
else we could do.
We
We
have
can't do.
nothing
We
else
can't
to
do
go
any. We can't do any other aspect of our plan until we find him
Yep.
or
Alright.
find the Silox and we know where he'll be.
It may be
this
worth us
lab
trying to
was
find the
supposed to be
study.
where he'll be.
Just throwing this out there, and I know this is just so typical of me, but should we maybe burn the building down? I'm not gonna. While we're here waiting to find out, rob the place, burn the building down.
The issue
I'm
is
not disagreeing with rob the place.
any kind of emergency will send him running. And if we don't know where the silo is when he starts running, and we don't know where he is when he starts running, he gets away. He just gets away. We're not
Okay.
catching up with him.
Rob the place and prepare to burn it down.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm on board with that
fine-
one.
fine by me.
Okay, so theory. We know there are a number of human people here.
There are human people
I don't
here.
think I think what we should probably do is deal with the security internally. Get a bunch of the infinite dudes in. Secure the scientists. Get them, because here's the thing. Get the scientists and remove the unconscious security people. Fucking hold them somewhere while we take our time and rob the place of all of his research, all of his money, and probably a bunch of fine art. Because you know what? One, fuck this guy. Two, that will also keep the other merchants that we have on our side sweet, because if they get a bunch of his cool shit, they'll be
I don't think we
happy.
have time to rob the place, to be completely honest. It's
Look,
not like we have all day.
We are waiting to find out where the fuck he's gonna go.
He could be. The
Chris,
thing is, as far as we
see-
know, he is leaving right now, though.
Yes, Farron?
Yeah.
If we do decide to rob the place, can he please have a counterfeit of the painting that get nicked?
That would be really funny.
I mean, it wasn't Nick. It was not nicked from him. It was nicked from someone else.
No. I know, but he's got a counterfeit because he really liked it, but he wanted to show off to people that don't know the full story.
He's like, yeah, I stole it. But he didn't.
I mean, he would only have it in a very private room because he wouldn't be showing it off to other council members because then he would get in trouble.
No, he'd
I
be showing it off to the Eastern merchants who have no idea.
But
I
it
want
was
to try a play here.
okay.
I want to find a guard, and I want to do some smooth talking.
In
I'm
your
not flirting
fabulous
with the guard, I'm
scientist
just gonna-
disguise.
Yes, I want the other two to be not visible. Preferably.
Alright.
Because, but like ready to pounce on this guy if necessary.
Okay.
I just want to... Because the lab coat fits me, I just have a very suspicious duffel bag on, right?
You do, yes.
Hold your duffel bag while you do this.
No, the duffel bag is part of it.
Okay.
So we stealth. I want to find a guard, basically,
Okay.
on his own.
Mhm.
Because there will be guards just like walking around, right? That makes sense.
They're upstairs.
And I want them to wait around the corner in case we need to in case we need to jump him.
Okay.
I think we were going upstairs next anyway.
Yes, that was suggested as a possible option. Alright. Okay. Let's do this bit. Yeah, let's do this bit. Right, so you creep up the stairs out of the basement to the top of the stairs, which you find at the top of the stairs.
It's gonna work.
There are 2 golems.
Oh, it's
Guarding.
all golems, isn't it?
Yeah, it's primarily golems.
There's
for
no
the
people.
security.
In this entire place.
Hold aloft the stone.
Brick.
Ask him if he knows where the silo is.
Oh yeah, shit.
The brick asks the golem. The golem says, "Don't know what a silo is."
Yeah, that tracks. We need to find a person. Any human person. Thanks, Golem. We'll see you later. Let's go.
Alright. On the basis that
Do
it
we
is
even
now...
need to stealth up here? We're just like walking freely. We just see a golem, just like, here's your leader, fuck off. And we just keep walking.
Alright. 10 to 10.
We leisurely stroll around his mansion looking for a silo.
Yeah, actually, yes. And you find that there are no people, there are only golems. And yes, I'm going to give you
Only
access to his study. I think that's the game now. I think that's us at 10 to 10, and it's like,
We
yup.
didn't need to stealth, guys. There's no people
We
here.
knew it was going to be a part-timer, like a 2-part.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
So we need to get something out of this study, otherwise we have achieved
We need
nothing.
to end this episode having achieved something, so we're gonna search his study.
I'm just really kind of gutted that you didn't start a civil war between man and brick, but you know what? Well done.
The whole point was to avoid that!
No, I would
wanted
love
you
to
to
do
do
that,
it,
but there's
though.
a bloodstone that's an issue.
Hey Chris, how about check in on Fletch? Eh?
Well, we can do that in a minute. Right. Let's
Accelerant in here.
everybody roll me your things for what you want to do. And we're going to end on these
I'm gonna
rolls.
study the study.
Okay.
I'm gonna study the study.
Right. Roll me to study
I'm
the study.
I'm looking for things.
Jay, what does Monty
5.
want to do?
I'm gonna resist the urge to say burn the building down.
Proud of you.
So we're gonna right. I'm gonna start right. Monty is no fucking use when it comes to the documents.
Uh-huh.
So
Is he want to go and find
can
a
I
door
hunt
that
for a
doesn't open?
safe in the study? What?
Huh? Want to go and find a door that doesn't open and try and open it?
I was gonna hunt for a safe in the study, but also yeah, fuck it. Show me.
Or
Let's-
a secret door.
Yeah,
Or a
let's see if
secret
there's
door.
a secret door or a
Yeah.
hidden safe in here.
All right,
Secret
roll me
door, hidden
something to
safe.
go searching for hidden things.
It's my 1 in hunt.
You do
Very-
that first, and if you
That's a
find
5.
anything, I'll
That's
study
a 5. Vari, what do you want to do?
While Ezra's looking for documents and Jay's looking around the room, I'm going to check in on Fletch to see if they've found anything.
Fletch is
'Cause
still
it seems like we're
working
in a
on it.
safe area.
Share your
Okay.
senses to try
Alright,
and speed
okay,
up
I'll
the
take the hint.
process.
Is there a safe?
You roll to go and look
Because
for
it's a study. Yeah, let's hunt to see if there's any circuitous.
one. Yeah.
Like I'll or should I join looking for documents? What? You gonna say?
don't
I was
know.
trying to make a
I
ticking
think you
noise, but
do-
my
do what
microphone
you're
didn't
best
pick it
at.
up.
I was shrugging. Like, I don't know.
Right, I'm hunting I'm hunting around the study to see if there's anything unusual.
All right, roll me.
Okay. I rolled a 5.
Rolled a 5. Sorry, didn't hear. Okay, so 5 hunting for unusual things in the study, a 5 hunting for hidden things, and Fraser, what did you roll in your document search?
5.
A 5. With 5
Five's
all
baby.
round, people.
5, 5, 5.
Okay.
It's the number of the best.
Okay. In which case, then, we uncover 3 things. Artie. Right, no, we're going to start... Yeah, Artie. In the study, you do locate the safe. You find it open and emptied. Esra. In the study, you find paperwork detailing... Paperwork, and it's very similar to the diagrams and blueprints that you came across for the submersible, but this time for going in the air, seemingly in an untested fashion. And Monty, you find your hidden door. On the other side of it is just a ladder climbing up what appears to be a thin tower. At the top of the tower, there is a telescope. And when you look through the telescope, it points in the direction of the manufacturing district.
I knew we should have blown up that factory.
We did. We did.
Now,
Oh yeah, we did.
yeah, you did.
I knew we should have blown up more factories.
I appreciate that was not the most explosive session in the world, and I do apologize for that, but that is the end of our session for tonight. The finale of the Brothers Honey Present Blades in the Dark will be next week. And now, if you want to see how I make it up to our 3 deeply disappointed players, you're going to have to come see us on the after show. To see how much skin I have to show. It's gonna be wild. Come join us on Patreon, Jonathan Honey on Patreon, to watch our behind the scenes and our after show. Otherwise, you can join our Discord to see when things happen. You'll be able to find out all about the next campaign that we're gonna do, as well as all of our other videos and things that we do for shits and or giggles. And if you want to view this or any of our previous content, then you can find us on YouTube at The Brothers Honey. Did I miss anything? Bye.
Don't forget to vote for Count Ben Face.
If you're in the if you are
All hail
No,
For
Ben
all
Face!
our Clacton viewers.
oh my
For
god.
the one guy in Clacton who has somehow stumbled
Hey,
on
it
this.
could happen.
Hey, it
Welcome.
can happen. Vote Ben Face.
Anything can happen.
Bye.
Bye.